God is in control. Grateful for the gift of life.
So if you were not there and you want to see for yourself what happened, I really suggest you go read the article. I'm happy to text a link or email a link as well. Answer those questions. Fulfill the data requests. Provide clear timeline for when the investigation will be completed and publish the findings publicly.
Yes.
Yes.
We do expect a plan of action. And yes, we're here today to talk, but the expectation is action. We really appreciate the resolution. I think it's a good faith step forward. But if this council cannot understand the urgency of the moment,
path if you are harmed by our local enforcement. This is the path if you are harmed by federal enforcement. I'm going to welcome Sarah on up.
It's on Ward 5. Just really quickly, I want to compound what Georgia Ford said. If any of you go out on patrol, you know that the agents that shot and murdered Renee Good, they're agents in St. Paul. To be very cognizant of why we're here. So we're going to provide some quick updates, but before we do that, our colleague is on maternity leave, so I'd like to bring her legislative aide up to just read a letter about, her feelings, but also to help represent our office. And she's.
Good evening. Thank you, this is Georgia Forsyth, for making time and being here. On behalf of our St. Paul delegation, and I see our mayor here, who was a former member of our delegation. We've been working on these policy agendas to try our best to protect and to educate.
Work to get an independent investigation by the Post Board. And third, analyze and strengthen our separation ordinance. But the first round will be the council president, myself, and Councilmember Yang. We are going to go down to the central to view the body cam footage from that day with SPPD.
In late November, and before I talk about the separation ordinance, I just want to share that being in this space, I came in with a really heavy heart, and being in a space with people who so deeply believe in liberation and justice for all people, including our immigrant, refugee, and undocumented community, is very healing. And so I want to say thank you for taking the time to be here, to be in solidarity with each other, and that we must never give up. We have to continue fighting for each other and fighting for our communities. So many people who don't live in my ward are calling me about strangers coming and knocking at their doors. Just a couple of days ago, we had an ice raid on Payne Avenue. Families tearing our communities apart, and it's really important that we really change the narrative around this, and that we're really clear about the narrative to people out there.